let's go through the windows, hey, through the walls. Through them sweat round down my balls, down them bitches crawl, down skeet 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 motherfucker down skeet skeet goddamn I goddamn. Wow, the wind is straight into my fucking eyes. I don't have shades today. It's not very sunny, so I didn't take the shades. Didn't take the shades, so I'm riding with my clear visor without any shades, nothing. Just going to my brother, visit him. Oh yeah, about that. I'm actually going there to give him back the socket and ratchet because he had the size that I needed to undo my wheel. Now I do have the spanner, but because I was there anyway. Because I was there anyway, and he had bigger set than me, for just gonna, you know, check which socket size it is. Turns out it's actually not 24, it's actually 27 socket size, but I'm pretty sure my key size is, as in spanner size, is 24. So maybe I don't know, sockets are different than spanners, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have 24, maybe I'm just, you know, delusional or something, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, I already did up my chain and everything, so actually on level 1, gear 1, so I did my chain up. It was a bit loose. It was, when I checked it before doing it, it was like 3 point something centimeters, so it's like 30 something millimeters. It depends when you check also. It's like the closer to the final drive chain, when you check, it's like, you know, it's gonna be smaller obviously, but the closer you check, otherwise it's gonna be bigger. So you have to check it around in the middle. I will let you go, mate. I mean, woman. So you have to check around in the middle. That's where the sweet spot is. So that's where you check your tension. Yeah, mine was about, you know, 30 something mil, so it was already not properly adjusted. So now it's 24 something like that mil, so it's bang in the middle kind of thing. I don't want to make it too tight though. I could make it 20 mil, but it's like, don't want to make it too tight, and it's not too tight. It's tensioned properly. You can feel with your finger that it's tensioned properly, but it's like, yeah, 20 would be a bit too tight to my liking, perhaps. That young guy is going like on the helmet, everything. With a camera, is it? Is that a camera though on his head? Like, no, that is not a camera, but it's like, I thought he has GoPro on his chin mounted. Like, it looks like, nah, it's just like a vent or something. But yeah, that's a proper like off-road helmet. And even his clothes are kind of like off-road. So I guess like a future biker or something. Or maybe like a track and field kind of cyclist or something like that. Where you going, mate? Okay, then fucking decide. I don't know where you're going. And no indication, that means you're going straight, which means I have to give you way. But then he turned fucking, from his side at least, it's right indicator, so he's like I don't know where you want to go, so if you're not putting any indicators, nope, wait a minute. Dude, like, I'm seriously here, you don't have to fucking squish in like that, because this guy behind me is literally non-existent. So you could make it no problem. Okay. Anyone else doing maneuvers? Nope. Okay, good. We like it. So yeah, I've adjusted my chain, and I was probably a bit too harsh with my helmet because that was the first time I was riding. So what I did, I knew it. There's no point indicating anyways. Literally no one, almost no one behind me. So maybe I was a bit too rough with my helmet the first time I was wearing it, because I said that the feature where you can seal it up is a bit rubbish, and it was. But to be honest, I did change that I mean, I changed that. I did put the helmet back on this thing every day, and now it seals. Now from the side it might look a bit weird, but it seals. I can feel it. Let's open you up, mate, a bit. So it seals more properly now. With my one hand, the seal kind of and the helmet got in correct place after I locked it every night. Like every time I finished my journey, I would just leave it locked on that seal kind of thing, on that button. So every time, it's like it got used to that position kind of thing. And now it's just easier. I can operate with my hand, one hand. And if you do it with two hands while stationary, you will have even better seal. Literally, I'm overtaking the right lane, like motherfucker. But I have to actually change lanes though. And I have to tank my bike today. Going on. I still have to tank today, so I'm not gonna even change the gear. Let's go 50. I'm a bit close to that guy though. And he's braking as well. That guy behind me to keep proper distances, man. Weird maneuvers or something. Hey, what is the fuck going on over there? Literally, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Seriously. I didn't expect the sun to be straight in my face, but that's alright. Yeah, I don't hear that much wind noise. It's alright. I guess one of the... Yeah, that was open. Wow, that's a sun, man. That is sun, that is. But yeah, I think the seal works now. It's like, I have it closed. I mean, it's not the best. I can still feel some wind, but that's from beneath. So that's just going in beneath from below. So that's where the wind is coming from. But other than that, I don't feel the wind in front of my face kind of thing. Don't feel the wind in front of my face. So it's going from below, and I have balaclava and everything, but there's like a small gap, so it goes through there, so I can feel that. That's why I have wind inside this helmet. But other than that, the seal is pretty good, to be honest, and the wind noise is not bad. I mean, it is quite windy. It's just the sun. I have to buy that fucking visor, man. It's 70 quid for that visor. So it hurts. Literally hurts, because if I had this drop-down sun visor kind of thing option, it's like, dude, seriously, that would be so much more attractive with this helmet. For 200, for even 300 pounds, I would fucking recommend that helmet, man. It doesn't have it. I'll probably complain about it for another year to come, man. It's like, even if I get the tinted sun the visor, literally, I will still complain about that it doesn't have the drop-down sun visor, man. It's like, I'm gonna complain about that. I can feel it coming for another year. But other than that, the helmet is nice. I don't know how you see everything. I'm trying to tilt my helmet downwards a bit. Close that. So you can see my dashboard and forwards. And I think the horizon, as in the tilt in this way, should be correctly set up now. I think. Boom. So, haven't reviewed most of my videos that I did like over the fucking time. Literally, I just fill up my space and then I just throw it onto the computer and just they stay there for a specific amount of time. I'm gonna change to the left lane anyway because he's going slow anyway, and we're gonna slow down. There's no point sitting in the right lane. There you go, that's a slowdown. That's why I wasn't even fucking bothered. Alright, let's slow down, let's slow down. Yeah, so in reality it's not bad. This helmet, for the price I paid, it's not bad. And it's light, you cannot feel it as much on your head, and I'm used to the thermoplastic ones. So yeah, it's lighter. The fit, I mean, I love the fit, man, in this helmet. I literally love it. The only problem I have is mounting the... except the fucking sun visor. The only problem I have is mounting the cable for my mic. That's the only problem, because I mounted inside kind of thing. I stuck it inside, like the crevice between the lining and the shell. But the problem is, I taped it around now, but when I tried to see some of the videos that I recorded, you know, the sound wasn't there. It was literally cracking, and then for like 2 or 3 minutes, or even for 5 minutes sometimes, the sound would simply disappear. And then okay, because I'm gonna turn over here, so come on. Okay, I'll go after this guy. That was a bit fucking weird kind of thing. Okay, 30, that's fine. So yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's gonna crack. I taped it around the connection for the mic, because you have to use adapter from 3.5mm jack to a USB, and it's not waterproof in this version of the camera. There is what's it called? Drift fucking XL or something like that. It's like something like bollocks like that. It's the same camera as this one. The only difference is, now there's two differences. First difference is you have a waterproof mic connection, so you don't have it with this one, and you have a integrated battery. Bigger battery, it lasts up to 7 hours or something like that, but it's integrated, so I can change this battery to a new one and can have bigger, smaller battery, depends, you know, what I want. But I can have a different battery, so if this battery dies, I can have another battery, literally just change it, and the camera still works. But on the other one, yeah, it's integrated, and I don't think that's much of a problem, because I had the integrated cameras, and like after 2 or 3 years, you can still use the fucking camera, man. It's like, yeah, it's not gonna hold for maybe 7 hours, but it's gonna hold for like 5, for example, 5.5. So it's gonna degrade, but still 5 hours, man, after 2 years, for example, of usage. Now this camera was advertised to have 5 hours of usage, but now it's gonna have 3.5, something like that. And it didn't. I don't think it had 6 hours of usage even from the start. Like 5 hours, sorry, of usage of recording. From the start, maybe it was 4.5, something like that, hours with that battery. So they always advertise it as more, but it's like, it depends on what you record with what and so on, how long you record for. Smells like weed. Thank you very much. That guy's fine. Why is my mirror so fucking shady? But this one's fine. This one's fucking it's doing some weird shit, that mirror. I don't know. But yeah, the bike feels like it has more power now that the chain is not loose and it's oiled properly, because I washed it and oiled it and stuff like that. So it feels better. I have to pump the back tire. The front one is somehow fucking alright. The back one is missing a few PSI, like 3 or 4 PSI is missing. So it's not bad, but I'll have to pump that up. Is he turning over there? That's the question I have. Is he turning? Yes, he is. Okay, that will actually overtake him, so I can go.